Why do we get addictions so easily? You know, like how we obsess over stuff like drugs, social media, NSFW content. The simple answer is that even though we like to treat ourselves as the most powerful godlike beings, we're still true monkeys at heart. As biologically proven animals, we still maintain our old instincts from the Unga Bunga days, which means that our mind is fitted for survival over intelligence. That means we need some reward-based encouragement for stuff like good food, nice friends, sex. Because of that, we have something in our brain called the mesolimbic dopamine system. That's a lot of fancy words, but in super simple terms, our brain releases dopamine at certain acts which gives us the feeling of pleasure or comfort. Just like how dogs still get happy after eating the same food for 10 years, we are no different. But dogs likely won't get addicted to some basic dog food. They might like it, but they don't get a mental breakdown over it. How is it that our super powerful brains are so susceptible to addiction then? Well, let's imagine this is our natural dopamine range for our dopamine receptors. The right side is satisfaction, like eating your favorite foods, and the left side is boredom, like sitting on your ass in school. Here's where the problem starts. Stuff that I've mentioned before, like drugs, social media, and NSFW stretch way beyond the satisfaction range. It's like giving a jet engine for a bicycle. It's no longer just fun, it's absolute insanity. So what happens when you can't fit 2 liters of soda in a 1-liter bottle? You get a bigger water bottle, of course. At that point, 1 liter of soda, which was your previous max amount, now looks very little and insufficient. Only 2 liters is good enough. That's what happens to your dopamine receptors. Stuff that was fun before looks boring now. You require a lot of heavy dopamine release to even feel happy. That becomes your new normal. And where does that come from? Our favorite substances, that is. There's your addiction. Now, it's fair to say that most of us here have some form of addiction, light or heavy, and if you're epic enough, you will be putting in effort to cure it. So how does that recovery phase work? You just go back through the door you came in from. Going back to the water bottle metaphor, you now just drink back to 1 liter of soda instead of 2. Of course, in that period, you'll be very thirsty and tempted to refill. But a long time later, you unmake the habit of drinking that amount of soda. Your receptors chill down and decide that you don't need the big bottle anymore, and reuses your old normal water bottle, and your dopamine levels are back to usual. And just to note, I swear to God, you better not be drinking that amount of soda. It's just a metaphor, okay? If you're one of those people trying to remove their vices, I advise you to find a way to slowly, and I mean really slowly, cut it down from easy mode to normal mode, instead of brute forcing the hardest difficulty. Starting off with something as simple as eating 1 less fried chicken. Anyway, this useless data has helped you. See ya.